What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Don Miyako's experience in Japan. Um, my name is Donald. I've been in Japan for over 8 years now, living and working in Japan. It's been a beautiful experience, no doubt about that. Um, and generally, my experience in Japan has been positive. I'll probably say a 95% of positivity. Like in anywhere around the world, you will find people who gravitate towards your energy, and sometimes those who don't as well. Besides, for me, life doesn't happen to you, but it actually happens for your greater good. So over the 8 years I've been in Japan, unfortunately, in this 8th year, I actually lost my job. So I'm currently unemployed right now. I'm a homeless guy, and I'm actually living with my brother um, in the northern part of Japan, in Hokkaido. So I'm actually thankful for this experience, though. Um, I've noticed something about the Japanese culture. Um, the indirectness of the Japanese culture can actually work to your advantage if you stay longer enough to really understand the culture and how things work. So that's what I did. I took a leap of faith living in Japan, and up until now, I've just realized that the things that I have learned throughout the years I've been here are actually now working for me, for my greater good, and not for my disadvantage. Being unemployed right now, I've actually had more time to really reflect and to think about the things that I really want to do in life. And that those things have included the experiences that I've had in Japan right now. Work-wise, was in education from day one. Started off as an ALT, and from there moved on into international schools, private schools. I had lots of experiences as well, up until I gracefully resigned because of my health. So currently I'm unemployed, and I'm in the northern part of Japan, in Hokkaido, to be specific. That's where my brother lives. For your own information as well, he recently touched down in Japan. He touched down last year right around in April. He's actually the one who's shooting this video right now. And I had actually been strategic about him coming, unknowingly that I was going to be unemployed. So everything just works in sequence or in cadence to what you're going through. That's just by design. That's what I would have to say for you. So I remember when I touched down in Japan for the first time, I had done a little bit of research, not much beforehand, about the culture, and all I got was more to do with Japanese people being reserved. Being people who keep to themselves. That's true to some extent. It's true, but having lived in Japan for 8 years now, I started to notice that Japanese people are the most goofiest people around, man. You won't believe this. Like, I've encountered goofy people, especially late on in my years around the seventh and 8th year. Like, I worked with a lot of goofy people that actually opened me up to seeing Japanese people in a different light. So this goes into understanding the culture. Once you understand how things work, once you understand how they communicate, you understand how they move as well, right? You tap into a different way of engaging with them, on a goofy level. That's what I have gotten out of the culture to this day. So that's something off of my head that I want to share with people, because a lot of people fail to live in Japan for a long time because they feel as though the culture is closed, but it takes time. Immersion really does count. It's something that you definitely be aware of with time. So I highly encourage you to come with an open mind, tap into the culture, try to integrate by learning the language. You can only grow if you tap out of your comfort zone. Try to get out of your comfort zone through being part of the culture. Eventually, you will see or share the same sentiments as I am sharing with you right now in regards to Japanese people actually being goofy. which is why part of my channel's name is the Don Miyaku. It's off of me understanding their goofiness, off of the animated character of the Expo 2025 Miyaku Miyaku. So my brain works in an chaotic and organized way, to the extent that I'm actually thankful, in hindsight, that I'm unemployed right now, because it has given me time to actually map out the blueprint of what I want to do. Because like when I was working, like I honestly felt like a hamster on a wheel, naturally, because of the cultural expectations in Japan when you work. Japanese people work hard. In as much as you can be excused as a foreigner in regards to working hours and so forth, you feel synced into the culture already, that it becomes part of you. So most of the time, my thoughts or my creative thoughts, be it around being financially free and things like that, were stifled because of work. But now that I am free, and as much as I'm unemployed and somehow uncertain about the future, I've actually had more time to think about creative thoughts that were coming as I was working in regards to things like financial freedom. And I'm just noticing that what a beautiful time we're living in, guys. Right? This is the period of content gang is what I encourage you to plug yourself into, and that's what I've been thinking of tapping into. And not only that, when I came into Japan, I came off of crypto, BTC, Bitcoin bull market. Right, that was 2017 December, when we reached to 20,000, 20K, right? And I had already set my mind on going to Japan, and the first thing that popped into my mind was like, when I get into Japan, I also want to really understand how money works, how things work, how the financial side of things work, like stocks and cryptos. And that's what I did coming into Japan. 2018, I tapped into the Bitcoin market, how markets work, and I had always had that in mind, that hey, to some extent, like if things work out, I actually want to get into trading and the content game as well. And being unemployed has actually helped me to go back to those ideas, and that's what I'm actually thinking of tapping into right now. And I'm actually positive that it's going to work out, because I've got someone I can bounce off my ideas. My brother is a technical guy, just being an engineer. He's strategic about how he moves, and I like how he moves. He's aware of the markets. That's something that he enjoys. He's also creating content as well around forex and trading. So we're going to bring those things together. This is more like a dream, that I am sharing with my subscribers right now, when things are a bit messy and unorganized right now. So that's where we are right now. So wrapping up, this is a channel that's going to be about my experience, my Japanese experience, the Don Miyaku's experience in Japan over the 8 years and moving on. We're going to cover a lot of content about Japanese culture. We're going to tap into the cuisine. We're going to tap into experiences as well in Japan. We're going to tap into our journey trading, and continuously creating our content. It's just going to be a lot of unorganized content, unorganized chaos, like the Rubik's Cube. That's what we're going to be doing. So highly encourage you to tap in. Please don't forget to subscribe. Your views mean a lot to me as well, and I look forward to opening up more about my experiences, so you get to know me more.